Hello and welcome to another episode of Chef Carter's Cooking Corner. Hey, so remember the video Lucas and I did where we had the pork chop challenge and we had like the leftover bits and pieces of meat? Well, here's that bag and I'm going to cook this bag up tonight. Now, as you can see back here, I have some mise en place. I have tomatoes, bell peppers, onions, garlic, and black olives. And so I'm going to be chopping up this meat and sauteing it with the vegetables to make a delicious dish. I don't know what to call it. You tell me what to call it. Let me know in the comments what you would call it. By cutting up the meat. Now, now one thing about this does have a lot of fat on it. So we are going to want to take some of the fat away from it. So I'll remove the fat as I cut. So like this piece, just take away. Alright. So this is what you're going to want to do. Is just kind of cut through your meat, removing the fat as you go. Alright, I'll get back to you as soon as I'm done cutting up the meat. So here I have my pork chopped up into small pieces. That's about 1/2-inch pieces. And there's still a little bit of fat here and there, but nothing major. So I do have my fat here in the bag. I'm not sure what I can do with that, but hey, we got it. So next one I'm going to do is move this to the stove and I'm going to cook them up. Alright, so I have a pan and what you see sizzling here is actually a little bit of water. I was just trying to see if my pan was hot enough. So I'm going to go ahead and add my pieces of pork to this pan. I'm going to add a little seasoning salt to it. So I want this meat to get a good sear on it. That's why I waited until the skillet was so hot. So you may have noticed I did put this in a dry skillet, but look, the fat, the little bit of fat that I left on there has been rendered out, and so the meat basically rendered out its own fat to cook in. So that's the fat I'm going to use to saute the vegetables. Alright, so I'm back. I'm ready to saute the vegetables. So I made a little well right here, and I'm going to place the garlic and onions right there. Then cook up a little bit. This smells so good. I wish we had smell-o-vision. I guess we're on YouTube, so it'd be smell-a-tube. I don't know. What would you call it? You know, another thing I wish they had is like something that was like about the size of a microwave, and then when I cook or a friend of mine cooks and we want to share food, we just throw it in that device and send it. That'd be cool. That'd be a whole new venture. Sending food. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. I can't wait to eat it. Okay. So I'm going to move everything again. This time I'm going to put the tomatoes and olives in there. because we got a lot of vegetables in there and they need to be seasoned as well. So a few dashes here, a few dashes over here. So this is always my handy dandy Lawry's seasoning salt. Alright, so it's ready to be plated up. So I'm going to go ahead and get my plate and I'll get back with you. Okay, so my final serving, I put just a little cheese on there and a dollop of sour cream. And so that's my supper for tonight. So yummy, lots of vegetables in there. So how would you fix it? You know, would you have it on, you could have this meat mixture on nachos. We'll make nachos out of it. And so you could put it like the chips, the meat, and the cheese, and serve it up with some guacamole. I'm always talking about nachos. I love me some nachos. So other things you can do with this, like I served it with rice, you could serve it with tortillas. It's up to you how you would serve it. Thank you for stopping by Chef Carter's Cooking Corner. Remember to like, subscribe, and share.